Good morning, friends. Happy first day of fall. It doesn't look like morning right now because we actually had a storm come in. How exciting is that? Finally a break from what felt like eternal searing heat. I think it's been so long since it's rained that my cats forgot what the sound of it was. I am so excited for today. I have some fun things planned for myself just around the home. Just like the first day of fall, just like the season of fall, these are things I look forward to all year. This is also going to be a little bit of a self-care day. It's Monday. I had a wedding Saturday and it was very hot. So Sunday I woke up with no surprise, a splitting headache. All I could do was finish editing the horse trail photos that you saw in the last vlog. The rest of the day I just blobbed in front of the computer playing a video game. It was exactly what I needed. To start out my self-care today, I am doing something that I don't necessarily always want to do. I'm going to go to the gym. It's been about 7 days since I have gone. I just had to take last week off and get caught up on photo editing. I've also been exceptionally tired, as usual. But self-care doesn't necessarily mean thinking about what I want to do in the moment. It is also thinking about how I will feel after I do the hard things. And I know I always feel fantastic after I go to the gym. I just gotta think cozy thoughts. It'll be a cozy workout. Yes, it will. A cozy, heavy leg day. Well, okay, I'm going to get changed and then we are going to do some very exciting home autumn preparation. I will see you after the workout. All right. See you later. This is my third cup of tea for today. I am so tired after that workout. My brain and body just want to shut down and rest. However, it is only the first day of autumn once a year, and I want to keep the momentum going with welcoming the day and the season. And it is time for me to finally bring out some of my favorite autumn decor as well as order some of my favorite autumn tea. That's right, just like coffee, tea has its own seasonal flavors. I have Earl Grey tea here, which is a flavor I have all year long. But these other flavors I've been ordering seasonally for probably over a decade. So I am, of course, very excited for those. So what do you say we do some online shopping? What you think, Winter? Want to shop for tea? Want to shop for tea? And there's no kitty tea. I have ordered catnip tea before, and I could not drink my tea in peace. It has a very peppermint flavor, but has that undertone smell that only they can detect, I think. All right, let's go get some tea. I have journeyed far and wide across the internet to arrive at my favorite online tea shop. This is Adagio Teas. This feels silly to say, no, this is not sponsored, nor do I have any affiliate links. I am just a fan. Let's have a look at their autumn flavors. Campfire s'mores. I don't know if I've tried it before, but I absolutely want to try it today. So I'll add that. Ooh, look at that. Looks so good. Now the one next to it looks pretty interesting. I've never had this before. Let's see. Ooh, gonna grab some candy apple. Autumn Mist Green is one that I've gotten before. I remember liking it quite a lot. Maple Cream Oolong. Get in my cart. And wouldn't you know it, the king of autumn flavor, pumpkin spice tea. I have been getting this easily for 10 to 15 years now. I can't even remember how long I've been getting it. The 16-ounce bag that I normally get is out of stock. Shame on me for not acting sooner, so I'll get a 3-ounce for now, and I'll have to come back for that later. I do wish I didn't have to have the overhead light on, but it is so delightfully gloomy outside that it would be completely dark in here. Well, not completely, but very dark in here if I didn't have the overhead light on. This is what I'd be working with. Very nice, but I can't really see what I'm going to do. So, the tea is ordered. It will be 4 to 6 business days before it gets here, but in the meantime, I will just savor it in my mind and look forward to it. Now, the second thing I am so excited about is to exchange my spring and summer teaware for my autumn teaware. This time last year, I was so busy that I didn't have time to do this, so this teaware has sat out all year long, and I really miss my cute little pumpkin owls. I've looked forward to seeing their sweet little faces. I've got my cozy candles going to set the mood even more. I am going to put on some kind of autumny playlist, and I wonder how long it will be before my cats join us because they love activity like this. So excited. Let's get to it.
I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there. Coloring outside the lines, and you tell me you're just passing by. Drowning in your reasons why. Talk is cheap, but we're wasting time. So hold on to all that feeds your soul. I know a place where the sun shines every day. So come with me, I'll take you there. I'll take you there.
It is so nice to have those little owls out again. It has been too long. I have missed them. I'm definitely going to make a cup of tea in one of those later. Another favorite thing I like to do when I want to take a day for myself is to make either a new recipe or just a recipe that I don't make often. And so this one is a new recipe. Oh my gosh. Can you see this skunk? I smelled skunk horribly last night, so now I know where it came from. Okay, fascinating animal encounters outside. I'm hoping the skunk has not taken up residence in the groundhog hole, but it probably has. It kind of came from that direction. Well, anyway, the skunk can do what it wants outside. I what I was saying was I like to either make a new recipe or just a recipe that I don't make often, and this is going to be a new recipe. The past couple of weeks when I've gone out to brunch, there usually isn't much on the menu as far as vegan goes. There's decent stuff for vegetarian, but I was getting quiches most of the time, and I wanted to try a vegan version of a quiche. So of course I go looking up a recipe and found one from one of my favorite recipe authors, which is the website Minimalist Baker. This quiche has a potato crust and it uses tofu in place of the eggs. And I have never made a quiche before of any sort, so I am really looking forward to how this is going to turn out. And I'm pretty hungry too, so I hope this doesn't take too long. I've got all of my ingredients washed. I just need to chop them and get going with it. All right. Come out as one piece. I didn't do a very good job with the crust. Might just come out as a glob. Almost. Vaguely a piece, vaguely a slice. First cup of tea with my little pumpkin owl bottom half. I love these tea for one sets. I've got several of them for each season, I think. I finished up one more herbal tea just now to make room for what I've got coming. I feel like I have had two workouts today. That quiche recipe It turned out absolutely wonderful, but oh my goodness, that was a lot of standing. When I picked out the recipe, I was just browsing ingredients and I thought, well, there's not very many and it reads simply, but I didn't read thoroughly the instructions and didn't know that it needed 3 different baking stages, each at different temperatures. You had to bake the crust, then you had to bake the vegetables, and then bake everything together. So total baking time, maybe nearly an hour and 20 minutes. I definitely want to make it again though. It turned out wonderful. It had so much texture and flavor. Of course, being biased with my taste buds, I think it tasted better than the regular traditional egg or cheese quiche. The only mistake I made was I didn't use enough of the grated potato for the crust, so it was hardly there. So when I make it again, and I definitely will, I will be aware of that. And also I'll keep a better eye on the vegetables. The leeks got a little bit crispy and burnt, but overall everything tasted just wonderful. After I had the first slice, I gobbled down a second one, and I'm gonna have it again tomorrow. It is now officially the second day of autumn. I feel like I need a rest day from my rest day. I was packing a lot in today. This is more than I would normally get done in a day, even if it's just a day for myself. But I think it was nice for me to try to cram in as many good things for me as I could today. Even though I am exhausted, it's that pleasant, I could have sweet dreams tonight kind of exhausted. Tomorrow we'll be back on my normal schedule with editing those wedding photos and possibly some video, but it will all be made so much nicer with my cute little owls that I will be drinking tea in for the next 2 months. And I can't wait for that tea I ordered to arrive. It's gonna be good. And with that, I hope you are inspired to treat yourself to a favorite flavor or a favorite autumnal treat, perhaps a recipe that you only make this time of year. As someone who did none of that last year, I can already tell how important it is to occasionally stop and acknowledge where we are in the year and everything that is special about it. All right, let me know what you are looking forward to this autumn season. And here's cheers and good night.